What's going on, y'all? So listen. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 10, episode 3, Chateau, Get Down. Um, we start off with Portia, her sister, her mama. They going to this little thing, whatever, to get wrapped up, to get the fat sucked out, placed out, and minimized and all this shit. And they just talking about how her and Lauren are living together now, how this is going to work now that they're going to be constantly in each other's presence, because not only do they live together now, they work together. So I guess the girls don't really fuck with Portia right now, because she ain't filming with nobody but her sister. I ain't seen Lauren this much on the season of I was about to say Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives of Atlanta, in a long time. Okay, but Portia, she was like, people think I just wake up like this. Girl, shut up, okay? Shut up. Now, let me tell you something. Portia shape, bitch, I like it. She's just too dumb for me, okay? But anyway, moving on from that, Chateau. Sheree, she's about to go, she's going shopping. She's at the shop looking for some 70s gear because she's going to throw her mother a 70-year-old birthday party, okay? Her mother has never had a birthday party, so she says she's turning 70. So, hey, why not make the theme the 70s? So, Cairo and her other kids come there, and they're getting all the stuff together. And it was nice to see them, try to come together and do what they do or whatever. I'm just going to say this. Chateau Sheree, bitch, listen. Um, it's I put it out. I put it off long enough. I'm sorry. I put it off long enough. All right. And I thought they would get the message and not show it no more, but they keep on. That fucking confessional platinum bond, the scraggly, raggly ass wig, burn it, bitch. Okay, because we don't need it. It is not. Whoever told you to put that on your motherfucking head, whoever you paid to put that on your head, bitch, you need to fire them, and you need to fire yourself too. Fire the stylist, fire everybody, because it is not fucking right. I don't know what you thought you was doing, bitch. I don't know if it's no, it's the color and the way that it is. I was about to say maybe it's just the color or it's just the style. No, it's both, okay? Some people don't look good in certain stuff, okay? We have to go with what our face and our head shape and, how it will fit with our features, all right? And it just don't rock with you, bitch. Take that paintbrush off your head, okay? Moving on from that, we get Cynthia going out on a date that one of her Bailey boys had hooked her up on a blind date or whatever, somebody that they knew when she was at her birthday party. This man, I said, uh-oh, what's going on with this one? Um, they vibing. He 41 years old. He about to be 42 in December 28th. Cynthia was like, Capricorn. I said, you damn right. Capricorn season coming up soon. Okay, gotta get these Sagittarius just out of the fucking way. But you do what you gotta do. But anyway, shout out to my fellow Capricorns. All right, everyone minus Tyrese. Fuck that bitch. Anyway, moving on. I'm so mad that he is a Capricorn. We don't act all crazy like that. Not all of us. Okay, the majority of us. Anyway, so they doing they little day thing. She talking about how she was married to Peter, and they separated. Well, they were separated for 2 years. Finally, divorced. She still carrying love for him or whatever. He was cool with that. He said he was with this woman, had a baby when he was 30 years old. Her name is Jordan. And she was like, oh my God, can I get a picture? At first, Cindy was like, look at you, you model and stuff. He said, no, modeling ain't my cup of tea. I went to where my talent serves me best. I said, oops, I like him. He said, I would show you a picture of my daughter if I had my phone. I don't bring my phone on dates. And I was like, bitch, you know what? That kind of struck me because these days, everybody got their phone, and I can't stand when you out with somebody and they constantly doing this. Or they down here like this. Like, that's disrespectful as fuck. We trying to get to know each other. Put that shit down and do that shit once we leave, okay? But I said, Cynthia, you might be on to something. So we get to see Nene finally, because she wasn't on last week's episode at all. And we see Greg. Greg is like, I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm just gonna sit down and lay down right here and all this stuff. I was like, okay, what's going on with Gregory? Nene complained that it's hot, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna put too much on that. She talking about a whole bunch of stuff that I really don't care for. But you know, they was talking with little Brent. Brent big ass came out there, and I'm talking about big like tall. Okay, I said, damn. The time has really flown. I'm getting old as shit. Okay, because I remember when these motherfucking kids. Listen, Noelle went to go see her boyfriend last week. Bitch, why did I look at the preview for, they do a little preview at the beginning? I was not looking at her age thing last week. I thought the girl was like going on 19 or something like that. That girl is 17 years old. So, Cynthia, I don't give a fuck if Peter was down there. You letting that girl go down there, and where she sleeping at? I know she not sleeping in the with him. Girl, please, it wouldn't be me. My mama would never. Bitch, I don't give a fuck how old you think you are. You still living up in this house. You ain't finna do that shit. Okay? But anyway, I mean, these new parents in these days, they lax as fuck. But whatever. Brent wanna go out to shop and all that stuff. They was talking about how you know, how Nene's been a mom since she's been 21. She's been with Greg since she was in her 20s, and he's been on earth longer than her. And, she's just amazed that their baby is no longer a baby. And I was like, what happened to Bryson? They was gloating over little Brent. I said, you ain't gonna say nothing about Bryson. Let me stop being messy. Let me leave that man alone. But, he like the black sheep of the family because he the fuck up. Damn near every family got one. It's okay. But it's life. Gotta have one. We get to Candy Coated Nights. Okay, do that still come on? I used to watch it. No fucking lie. Candy Coated Nights used to be the shit. Yeah, I was listening to something. Something was going on outside. It's always something popping off around here. Y'all just don't understand. Look, Candy Coated Night used to be shit. I ain't even gonna lie. They used to be talking about some freaky ass shit. And I was like, so Candy, we see how you get down. But anyway, they all coming together, Don Juan, Carmen, Karma, and what's his name, Todd. And they talking about the business, and talking about how Kayla's about to turn 21. She wanted people to sleep over, and they very particular about letting people sleep over. Don Juan brings up how it's 100 people that working up at the restaurant or whatever, and they got to get to know them, because it's like a level of trust. They don't trust people to have the keys and stuff like that because they don't know them. And that's understandable, but you do have to get to know people and, you know, eventually pass off some type of responsibility to them. Carmen finna go out there she's leaving to go do insurance. And I said, oh girl, so you doing insurance or Apollo Assurance? Because he was insurance too. Then, they was just talking about the whole thing with Shamia's party, and how she don't talk to Portia, and how Portia kept on bringing out letters and Dr. No saying what she got and what she don't got and all this stuff. They was just being real shady. It's Kevin's birthday. Happy birthday, Kevin. From the Scorpio show. From the Scorpion show. Bitch, get your words together. But anyway, that's my nigga. So, they was just really shady with it, okay? Talking about what is Escape gonna do, because Escape, the arguments and stuff that's going on and the dysfunction that's going on with Escape is similar to the shit that's going on with the girls on the show. How they also dysfunctional and all that shit. And then, they was talking about how Portia lied. Everybody was like, why are you talking about you can't go to your friend's wedding and the ticket's too much and your legs, you can't do this and you can't do that, and you saying that the tickets was $10,000. Candy said her shit was $5,000. Candy. Now see, if you was cooler with Candy again, bitch, you would have got it still on that, okay? She would have got it. Alright, you mean tell me you can't take a couple of connecting flights or whatever if it's really that bad? Sometimes it really is a medical issue, but you do what you got to. And I just feel like she making up bullshit, and ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody buying it, Portia. Stop it. Cut it. Kenya and these damn dogs pissing on her goddamn wedding dress. Child, dog proof your house, okay? They treat them like kids. I mean, the only kids you're gonna have. Anyway, sorry. But she up here calling her husband, and she was just letting us know that she talks to her husband every day. They see each other on the weekends. because, he's out there in New York doing his business. She's out here in Atlanta doing her business. And, they keep it good and everything. She kept on, she must have tried to leave at least 15 messages, and the phone kept playing her and saying, bitch, too long. Okay, hurry this shit up, bitch. Now you know it was too long. Each message, it was like, bitch, we did this already. Now, didn't I cut it off before? Try it again. That's how her message service was going, okay? And I was just like, all right, King, you really want us to believe this stuff? I'm not even doubting that she married and that is real. Congrats to you or whatever. Candy, on the other hand, was when she was talking to Dom, they was all still confused as to why she didn't say, tell her that she was married or was getting married if we're supposed to be friends. Well, that goes to show you're not as good as friends as you are. You're friends, they're friends, and they're friends. You're just a friend of the show. There you go. All right, if she can't even tell you the name of them, I don't get it. If you ain't gonna mention him, quit mentioning him if you ain't gonna show us. Like, it's up to you, but damn, I'm tired of the mystery shit because we already know what his name is and stuff like that. Get over it. We seen pictures of him. Like, girl, it ain't no mystery. And who the fuck are you? King Moore. Anyway, so, Chateau, Sheree, still doing this party. She's on the phone with Tiffany, the party planner. And she's saying that everything's going to be all good. We got the disco ball. Can't wait till everything happens. And everything's just going to be top 9. I said, so you thought. Then, here comes Portia. She going to sit down with her sister. They finna have a business meeting with their business manager and this real estate agent because Portia wants to open up a salon because everything is going good. She said the business manager is the one that's telling her how much, and financial advisors, how much she got, what she shouldn't be spending on. Now, you couldn't buy a ticket to your friend's wedding, okay? Medical bill or not, okay, medical issue I should say or not, but you willing to open up a hair salon just because your little bundle's hair or whatever is doing good, and you always envision yourself having a salon, and like dude said, it's a whole bunch of salons down there in Atlanta. So what is going to distinguish you from the rest of them that's going to keep people coming in over the others? Oh, because it's going to be me that's there. And how much you think you spending? She's like, I think like $10,000 a month. I said, so you can pay $10,000 a month for a salon that may or may not be successful, plus the expenses that occurs with that, employees, utilities, keep it up with the permits and stuff like that. But you couldn't spare that $10,000 to go to your, or I should say less than $10,000 to go to your friend's wedding. Girl, I guess. And then she was like, well, this is my business. And Lauren was getting in her feelings because if we're in a partnership and it's 50-50, it's our business, okay? So I get where she's coming from. And I really feel like they're just trying to make drama or some storyline or whatever for Portia at this point because, like I said, she's not filming with anyone. But it's good to see her doing something else, like outside of being in drama. She's actually doing some business moves or whatever. And, I ain't knocking nobody hustle, but I'm just trying to be realistic about it. And even the real estate agent was like, so when you trying to do this? She said in the month. I said, girl, no, okay? You gotta go look for the place. You gotta renovate. You gotta get all that stuff together in the inside of the place. First of all, that's gonna take at least a couple of months or so, depending on what type of area you get. Then you gotta get the fucking permits, and that's gonna take a minute. He said, "Girl, bring that up to like 9 months or so, okay?" And Lauren had to tell her about herself, like, girl, you talking all this, my business, but it's supposed to be both of our business and stuff like that. And you talking about some, oh, well, you bringing me along, but you're going to get 85% of the profits. I said, what type of fucking relationship is that? 85%? And what if 15% going too? Lauren, I know you ain't settled for that shit, bitch. She was like, I think you be giving me the sister discount. You're not looking at me as a partner, as a sister. You damn right. I don't appreciate you coming at me like this. And girl, because you're not being fair, okay? That's basically what Lauren is saying. You're not being fair, and I'm tired of the bullshit. So Nene goes over to see Cynthia, and this is her talking about what's going on with Greg. She said he was feeling a little funny. He was feeling a little pain, a little chest pain or whatever. And he was almost on the brink of tears. And, he said take him to the hospital. And that, his father and them had a history with heart problems or whatever. And so Greg thinking that because it's in his family, he might be having some issues too. And Nene just so matter of factly, like nonchalantly said, well, they're gonna run some tests on him. He may be having a little surgery in the morning. Who knows? I said, girl, what? And Cynthia called it out like she's probably in denial of what's really going on, as probably a coping mechanism, try to make it seem like she's not nervous and that she got it all together. So they switched the subject to Cynthia little date with Will and how it went well. And Will is just damn near a perfect gentleman. Please don't let nothing really be wrong with him because it sounds almost too good to be true. I mean, the nigga don't bring a phone on a day. He's pulling out chairs and stuff. He's, waiting for people to talk and, being. I said, girl, keep that man if he good, okay? Like Nene said, ask if he dating some other people, all right? Or, keep him in your back pocket and be a whore. Girl, Nene. Part of me was saying the same thing, but don't say that out loud, okay? Don't say that shit out loud. Y'all know it. You just got out of a fucking relationship. Don't get yourself locked down so damn quick, bitch. That's what at least that's what you want. Go play around. I don't give a fuck. You 50 years old. You in the prime of your life right now. Your sex drive probably up through the roof and shit like that. As women mature, they sex drive get a little bit stronger. So you do what you gotta do. Go have some fun. And if you want to lock down Will, okay? But, Nene girl. You and this goddamn ponytail. Every time I see her in this confessional, all I think of is, ooh, shit, bitch, I just had a jalapeno pepper. And I got acid reflux. Fucks. And I shouldn't even be eating that shit. But, bitch, I need to open myself up. These fucking sinuses. But anyway, every time I see Nene, all I think of is, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. You know that song. Okay, you can brush my hair, undress me anyway. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. That was my motherfucking shit. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, the 90s and shit, early 2000s, we had some dumbass songs that fucking go. Not the dumbass songs of today that's just dumb. The dumbass songs that, were the fucking shit. Y'all don't know that back then. That's awkward. Go look up Barbie Girl. So, it's Sheree's party the day of, and things just ain't right. Some of the stuff is there. The linens ain't there. The floor, the dance floor, and all that stuff is not where it needs to be. She's calling the party planner. She's telling her what's up. And I get it. She was a little frustrated when she was on the phone with her, but it wasn't to the point to what the party planner did. This is your business. I mean, I wouldn't take nobody. I don't think Sheree really cussed her out or did nothing like that on that phone. You can just tell she's frustrated because a lot of stuff is not there when you promised that it should be there. So what am I supposed to be 100% calm, cool, and collected? And the party's supposed to start in a couple of hours and stuff don't look like it's all together and I ain't even got dressed and this is for my mom, So of course you're going to be frustrated because you ain't doing your job right. And then you say you on your way there and then you send a text counseling it. You don't do shit like that. They put your name out there, Tiffany, all right? So all they gotta do is look that shit up and see who the fuck you are and see that this is how you handle business. You said you sent her a text message talk about something and feel like some tension is in the air or whatever. Regardless of if there's tensions or whatever, this is your business, okay? You do not cancel on a person through a fucking text message, okay? You don't do shit like that. You call her up and you talk about it and you tell her what it is. And then gonna say, I'll let you know where your stuff at so you can have somebody go down there and get it because I'm not bringing it. It was not that bad for you to have to do that to her like that. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. So Sheree had every fucking right, in my opinion, to be pissed off. Because I would have been pissed the fuck off too. And she better be glad Sheree just called her ass and cussed her out. Because bitch, I would have came up to where the fuck you stay at. Okay? But anyway, the girl's getting ready. Cynthia goes over there to King's place. Talking about what's going on. Oh, y'all have a lot of sex. We have a lot of sex and stuff like that. My man, he likes me to be like a housewife, He likes home cooked meals and we like to dance and, we put songs on and we act out what's going on in the songs. Stop. Why you look at me like that? Girl, okay, that was cute, but girl, whatever. Y'all putting 20 on 10 on this shit, like, it's just boring me to pieces, okay? These storylines are not picking up for me, okay? Nene come over there, and Greg's still in the hospital, and they go around looking at Kenya's. When they looked at the closets, and Nene said, so I go look at his closet, and it is actually clothes up in there, but a lot of them clothes still got the tags on. Okay, you want your man to look good. I said, Didi, what are you trying to imply, sweetie? You implied it. We thought it. Okay, I said, messy, messy, messy. So the party happens, everybody shows up, Nene and Portia ain't talking, but all the girls are really having a good time. Sheree looked nice. Everybody looked nice. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody looked nice. They did the little Soul Train line, and Candy still can't dance. That bitch did the stiffest fucking robot I ever seen, and you supposed to be stiff with a robot, bitch. So there you go. Okay? And it still was stiff as shit. Bitch, Kenya go down that line and she do that split on that floor. Portia said, well, I had to crown Kenya because whoever fucking her is got her bending them legs all the way back. I said, girl, they said the same thing about you, but see, I ain't even do that. But anyway, the party came out nice. Her mom, Sheree's mom, liked it or whatever. Then we see Nene going over there trying to get to the hospital with her husband. They were supposed to do some type of test at 12 o'clock, and he called telling her that they moved it up to 11:20, and they were saying that he had a dangerously low heart rate. And so they're trying to see if it's like any blockage or anything that's going on. And he is nervous. You can tell in his voice. I was listening to him. I was like, oh, is he about to cry or pass out or something? And he wanted his wife to be there, hold his hand, give him reassurance and stuff like that. And he was trying to get them, pause it until she get there, but they said they had to go ahead and do it. And of course, you don't want to see your spouse going through anything like this. You don't want to see your spouse sick, okay? Or anybody that you care about sick, let alone have to be admitted to the hospital and running tests and all that stuff, and you don't know whether or not they're going to come out or whatever. So I felt for Nene in that moment. But to be quite honest, another boring episode of Love and Hip Hop. What is this? Real Holly... Real Housewives. Damn, I'm finna go through the list. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feeling. I'll see y'all later. Peace. This show is missing something, and I don't know what. Y'all put it down in the comments and tell me shit.